Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Anayeli Lopez, and today we'll be sharing with you more about who I am so that you can get to know me. So, first, I would like to start off by sharing about my family's immigration story to the US. I was born in Mexico, in the central part of Mexico, and my family immigrated to the US when I was 10 years old. There's a picture of me, my mother, and my older sister when we were younger in Mexico. And then on the other side, there's a picture of my family in the US and in Warsaw, including my nieces and nephews and my own children. My immigration story means a lot to me because growing up, my parents lived in extreme poverty. So they immigrated to the US seeking better economic and educational opportunities for myself and my siblings. And I'm really grateful to them because, you know, thanks to their efforts and sacrifices, um, we were able to obtain many opportunities in the US. And in this slide, for example, there are different pictures of myself, of different successes along the way. So one of the ones is in elementary school and high school, and then when I graduated from college, I was the first one to graduate from college because my parents were only able to obtain an elementary level education. And again, thanks to the opportunity that the US brought to us, I was able to be the first one in my family to graduate from college. And I would also like to point out that even though we experience many barriers, for example, learning a new language, financial barriers, and just learning a new culture, I was still able to complete, I think, due to the support that I received not only from my parents, of course, they were very supportive along the way, but there were many people from my community. I grew up in Warsaw, Indiana, who were always there, encouraging me and mentoring me. And these included teachers, community leaders, and other mentors, that I'm very grateful to. And, I would just like to, encourage each one of you, regardless of the profession that you're studying, but in particular, those of you who are studying the helping professions, including education, nursing, social work, counseling. I believe that you have a tremendous role in the community and helping children who come from disadvantaged backgrounds and helping them succeed and overcome different obstacles. And this picture right here is me along with other friends at Grace College. So for my undergraduate degree, I went to Grace College in Winona Lake, Indiana. So immediately, after I went to college, I had the opportunity to do some outreach to bring different Latino students who were first generation students to Grace College. And for me, it meant a lot to be able to teach parents about the American educational system and to tell them about how the system works and how their children would be able to apply for college, obtain scholarships. And it was a very rewarding experience. Mm, After graduating from Grace College, I went on to receive my Master's of Social Work degree at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio. When I was an undergraduate student, I had a hard time deciding what I wanted to do. But when I believe I was a junior, I met a social work professor who encouraged me to think about social work based on what I told her were my interests and passions. So she guided me into social work, but it wasn't until after my undergraduate degrees, which were in psychology and business administration. And the MSW program was a perfect fit for me based on what I wanted to do. My concentration for my program was on community and social development. So it focused on developing programs and policies to improve the well-being of uh, children and families who lived in poverty or who experienced social inequality. And while I was living in Cleveland, I had the opportunity to work at the Boys and Girls Club and then also at another organization that provided different classes teaching families on how to save money and how to purchase a home, how to develop a new business. So this was also a great opportunity for me and my career interests. After I graduated from my MSW, um, I had the opportunity to go to and work at Goshen College, also located in Goshen, Indiana. And this was actually a perfect opportunity for me because it also gave me the opportunity to develop new programs to serve the Latino community in North Central Indiana. And these new programs included doing outreach. So in these pictures, you will see a large number of Spanish-speaking families. So we provided information through different workshops to parents about how they could be supportive to their children and helping them succeed academically, which then also would help them prepare for college. And then also we would talk to them about different opportunities that their children had to pursue higher education. As part of my job, we also conducted research to learn about the different struggles and strengths of Latino families in North and Central Indiana, and we were able to publish different research. But it was just an amazing opportunity to make a difference. And in these pictures, you also see that I also taught at Goshen College. We did service learning, which meant that we did community service in different settings, serving the Latino community, learning Spanish, and yeah, in general, giving back to the community and gaining new knowledge about how to work with diverse populations. After teaching and working at Goshen College, I went back to Mexico for a period of time, and I worked in Mexico in one of the universities teaching English. So these are some of the pictures that you will see here as well. And then I decided that it was time to go back and pursue my PhD. And I entered a program in social welfare at Boston College. So this program further focused on working with diverse and disadvantaged populations. And I finished my degree this past October after 5 years of studies. And my research agenda throughout this time has focused on family and child well-being from an ecological perspective, which means that I study like the different factors or the context that affects families and children, and then also basically culturally grounded interventions for immigrant families and their children. And I just love conducting research, but at the same time being able to make a difference in the communities and where I live. And finally, this is my family. I did have my 2 children throughout my doctoral program. The oldest one, his name is Gabriel. He was born during my first semester of my PhD studies. And the second one, his name is Tony. He was born in the middle of my PhD studies. And of course, my husband, his name is Juan. And I'm really grateful to them that they were supportive to me during my doctoral studies and throughout my academic journey. And they have been part of my successes. So again, thank you so much for joining this class. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Please know that I am here to help you, and my goal is to see you succeed. So do not hesitate at all. The key to succeeding in my course is communication. If you're struggling, if you don't understand the guidelines for an assignment, if you are dealing with a personal issue that is preventing you from finishing an assignment, please contact me right away. Because we can make an arrangement. Ideally you need to finish assignments on time, but I'm also considerate and understanding of different personal issues that may arise. So again, thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to working with you.